Pathfinder. This area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. The mining zone has been depleted.
Okay, Remnant Vault. Let's get this place up and running. Well, we turn the power on.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder. That console will activate the vault, Pathfinder. You'll first need to start the reactor and initiate the purification field. Several interface connections converge here. I will highlight the ones you need.
Okay, we should be able to get to the purification console. It's a little fun, isn't it? The unknown.
Pathfinder, this may affect your escape from the purification field.
We got targets! Remnant. We can lay low or take them on. Heads up! Big guys ahead! valuable. Hey, I'm getting better at this. There must be a trick to this. Let's give it a try. They didn't like that.
Interfaceable objects will have indicators, Pathfinder. They may be of some help.
What do we get?
A high concentration of data here, Pathfinder. I recommend scanning. Kibi will be glad to know you have found another of these devices. Pathfinder, the way across is console activated.
tech. Bet we can grab it on the way back.
I will add this map to your interface, Pathfinder.
eyes on Remnant.
Highlighting interface connections, Pathfinder.
Let's get all of these activated. Here they come. Just keep coming! Nice work.
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean? Okay, get ready to run. Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! That's less terrifying. Let's get out of here. Enemies! There's hope for Kadar yet.
That's that.
This technology is not registered to either of Kadara's factions, Pathfinder.
Good work.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Think that's it?
Pathfinder, this is the murder site Mr. Vidal asked you to investigate.
Reyes, I'm at the crime scene.
Great. I've got intel on our dead guy. Krogan male. Went by the name of ZR. His frontal plate was pried off before he was shot to death.
Poor bastard.
Not one of mine.
Do your scanning thing. Look for anything that might lead us to the killer.
These footprints are distinctly Angaran.
I count at least 3 attackers. The tracks make it look like an ambush.
Fits the Rokar profile. It's a start.
Angaran blood. Matches your Rokar theory, Reyes.
DNA cannot identify political affiliations.
Keep scanning. We need hard evidence.
A knife. Killer must have dropped it during the getaway. Something's carved into the blade.
It's Shalash, the Angaran trade language. A home filled with strangers becomes a prison.
Sounds pretty Rokar.
This inscription, along with the DNA and footprints, supports the theory proposed by Mr. Vidal Pathfinder.
Let's pay our local Rokar a visit.
You know where they are?
Let's see you
I
deal with
wasn't
this.
sitting on my ass this whole time. I'm looking at the place right now.
Send me the coordinates. These murders stopped today.
All these caves. It's a smuggler's dream.
This place is massive.
Detecting high levels of toxic gas. Proceed with caution, Pathfinder.
Hey, I'm always cautious.
Smells even worse in here than it does out there.
Close quarters. Is that a generator? What's it doing all the way out here?
It appears to be powering the floodlights.
Well, yeah, but who put it here? Surveyor?
That would be a lot of equipment for one man to carry.
Wow, this place is big. Dead end. Huh. Try the other path?
Another generator.
And more lights. They lead to something? Okay, this was the Surveyor's last known location.
That him?
The Surveyor. Who did it? Outcasts? Collective? Random exiles?
Gravity.
What?
He broke his neck, probably from trying to obtain barite samples.
Better than being murdered.
Sam, download his data. We can at least deliver that.
Huh. We're not completely closed in. That'll show.
You hear that?
Intruders! Stand down. The charlatan wants this one alive. Out for a walk, Pathfinder?
No one else in the Collective hesitated to shoot me.
We're a big organization. Low-level operatives might not have gotten the word. But my orders are clear. You're not to be harmed. Crux is in charge here. If you've got questions, talk to her.
Not easy building something like that out here.
Crux is the person to talk to.
I'm working on it.
Pathfinder, you caught me off guard. We don't receive many visitors.
The cesspools put them off?
They are natural deterrents, yes. The Angara call this place Drolir. Translates to Death Caves. A bit melodramatic. If you've a head for navigation, it's perfectly safe. Like most of Kadara, it's the people you should worry about.
What do you mean?
Someone's been faking the charlatan's orders, giving bad intel. It got 2 of our recruits killed.
This is what happens when you rule from the shadows.
Organizations with a face aren't immune to greedy bastards. Trust me. The boss knows it's someone operating out of this base. It's my job to find the culprit.
So what's the holdup?
The imposter could bolt at the first sign of suspicion. I need a subtle way to smoke them out.
Why would someone risk impersonating a charlatan?
Greed is a powerful motivator, Pathfinder. The Collective has access to supplies, credits, you name it. And we only answer to one person.
Maybe I could help? I'm not connected to the Collective. A curious outsider would raise less suspicion than an official representative.
That's true. All right, Pathfinder. Here's what we know. The drop point was in the sulfur springs, so the imposter should have high levels of sulfur in their clothes.
Sam's sensors should be able to detect that. Anything else?
We found footprints that could be human or Asari, but too smudged to get an exact size. That's all my intel. Pathfinder, still here?
What is a charlatan representative exactly?
I don't like being...
You've no...
No way. Those idiots have no idea what they're doing. At least the charlatan has their shit figured out.
Why work for the charlatan instead of...
Because moving up in the outcasts is a popularity contest. The charlatan doesn't care who you are, just how you perform.
Thanks for the chat.
High sulfur levels, but the footprints at the drop site contradict a Solarian's webbed feet.
Just being thorough, Sam.
Sulfur levels are normal.
Not our culprit, then.
Sulfur levels are on the high side, but not by a large percentage.
And she's Asari, which fits our footprint bill. Can't rule her out yet.
She's worth further investigation.
Do not touch that.
Who the hell are you?
Does the Collective make a habit of...
First off, that doesn't... And second, I hardly call this torture. Just persuasion.
It's torture, and it's stop. The human Pathfinder.
Oh, shit.
Why?
Answers above my pay grade. That's enough, sir. What? Just do it.
That's all.
Good. I've got...
Didn't peg the Collective as gardeners.
Sulfur readings are low. Additionally, Angaran feet are distinct from... Caution, this plant is highly noxious, Pathfinder.
Damn. I was hoping for Helios' version of tulips.
The Collective most likely uses it to make poison.
Sam, what's inside the cages?
Judging from the scratching, RD. Sulfur levels are high. Her footprints are of a similar shape to those left at the drop site.
Could be our rat.
Before accusing Dorado, perhaps you'd like to talk to her. She could have an alibi.
Everything's fine. Need something? Go bother Crux.
Crux said I was welcome here. 36 hours.
Defying the charlatan's orders isn't healthy. I go where I'm told.
The charlatan send you to the Sulphur Springs?
I smell that bad, huh? Like I said, it was a shit job, but especially to an outsider. See you around, Pathfinder.
Dorado's heart rate elevated when you mentioned the Sulphur Springs, Pathfinder.
We should talk to Crux. See if she was supposed to be at the Springs. Sam, what are they doing with the Adhi?
It appears the Collective are attempting to domesticate the creatures.
How's that going?
Aggression levels are lower than what we've seen in the wild, but I wouldn't recommend...
Pathfinder.
I'd kill for some shut-eye. Sorry about before, not much traffic down here. Recruits are jumpy.
Thought the Collective would have a better handle on their people. Even recruits.
We're not soldiers. Some of us have been down here for months. I haven't seen the sun in weeks.
There are high levels of sulfur in your clothes.
What?
How'd the sulfur get there if you haven't left in weeks?
I oversee our water filters. Make sure they aren't tampered with. I shouldn't have to tell you that Kadara's water is full of sulfur. Is that reason enough, creep?
What do you think of Lynx, Sam?
Her explanation for the level of sulfur in her clothes was plausible, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, any luck finding the imposter? Her mission was at the port. She should have been nowhere near the springs. Aquila, detain Dorado, quietly.
On it.
Good work, Pathfinder. I'll make sure the charlatan knows you helped us settle the matter. Pathfinder, still here?
Shit. I am running with the wrong crew.
Hey!
Joking. But seriously, that's an impressive amount of merch.
Ugh.
Enemies! Ket tracks. They're leading up into those hills.
That's that.
Ket tracks. We're going the right way. Got them all. More tracks. Can't be far now.
See that cave? Good spot for a hideout.
Impatient, are we?
Sloan, I wasn't expecting you.
She wouldn't take no for an answer.
I'm not about to let someone else fight my battles. Especially an initiative lapdog.
You don't want me here? Take it up with Kaitis.
Oh, I will.
Enough. Let's get this over with.
You're such a grump when you're worried.
Every second you're gone from the port is an opportunity for the collective. The Pathfinder and I can have...
What was that?
They know we're here. Get ready. Don't let them flank you!
Watch your back.
Let's get rid of the bodies.
Wouldn't want anyone to know you had Ket hiding under your noses.
You're discret.
Nice work.
This is it. Rhea's actually gonna show up.
Incoming! I'll take their fire!
Reyes should be here.
I detect no sign of Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder. Shall we proceed without him?
That's not...
Don't move.
Were we too loud?
Shut up. Farrell will deal with you.
I don't need to tell you what happens next.
You're gonna try to kill me and my friends. I've got a few...
No. You'll bleed.
So it's true. You murdered innocent people.
Invaders and sympathizers are not innocent. I will protect my home.
Don't let your hate poison you. We can
Like here on Kadara.
I'm not...
You are all the same.
Not so fast.
You're late.
I've got a good reason. You'll see in 3,
Don't just stand there!
2...
Kill them!
Still mad?
Die! Pulling out the fancy moves.
The streets of Kadara are safe again. You did good, Ryder. Don't worry. I'll let all the important people know who to thank.
Always good working with you, Reyes.
Next time, let's skip the murder and go straight to the bar.
So you can leave me with the tab? No thanks.
That was one time.
Uh-huh. See you around.
Don't be a stranger, Pathfinder.
Let's do this!
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
What now?
Perhaps Reyes has another job for you. Andromeda plant sample detected nearby.
That is the intentional destruction of a given population.
What's happening here?
Who are you? Is this your datapad? Are you one of them?
Who are you afraid of? Who is them?
Whoever's behind all this. Everyone's acting crazy, spouting all that nonsense. I can't remember how it started. I'm not even sure how I got here.
What do you mean?
Nobody's in their right mind. And there are these people, others. They showed up and they left this datapad.
What did these people want?
If I knew, I heard one of them say, I'm be seeing.
Further examination will be necessary.
The scalar product is an operation that can be defined.
Greetings. Error. That interaction is not understood. Report logged.
The scalar product is an operation that can be defined or algebraic. Deeper extrapolation on the matter is ongoing.
I'm detecting unusual neural activity in this person. An outside signal is interfering with their brain pattern.
What can we do for them?
Nothing immediate, though if you scan others, I may be able to locate the source of the signal.
Deviance describes the behaviors or characteristics that violate societal norms. Further examination will be necessary.
Andromeda plant sample detected nearby.
What the hell are you doing to those people out there?
It's an experiment.
Physically, no harm has come to them. They're fine.
You're doing all this on purpose? Are you insane?
We've been called worse back home.
We used to work for an organization called Cerberus.
Until our boss decided he'd rather spend money on truly crazy ideas like bringing back people from the dead.
Project Lazarus. Pure voodoo.
But in Andromeda, we're our own masters. And what you saw out there, it's the birth of...
A host of minds all linked together. Connected. We're harnessing the power of consciousness to create a new kind of super...
What is Cerberus about?
Purity. We think humanity should chart its own course. Free of alien laws, or the morale...
Our boss was straying from the...
Andromeda is a chance for a do-over. Humanity should call the shots here. The rest can follow our lead.
What exactly is this experiment doing to those people out there?
The right energy focused at the right frequency can entrain a person's consciousness. The mind is ultimately just electromagnetic patterns.
Those people were banished. They're criminals. They were using their minds to make trouble anyway. We thought we'd make better use.
And now, by linking them together, they're like a living computer, but working at the speed of thought. Similar to the computer you've got in your head.
What?
Similar to the computer. The Badlands is a perfect place to do the work that needs...
Against all these new threats in Andromeda, it's vital we find an edge for humanity.
Enough of this. Sam?
I've located the control for the signal. It will shut the experiment down.
We can't stop you, but those
How do we
people
shut this
depend
experiment
on the
down,
signal
Sam?
now. Their
I
minds
can
need
tune
to
the signal
function
against the
as
scientists
need to be.
as punishment. Or I can alter the nature of the signal to ease the victim's predicament, unlock the system.
Or I could just walk away and do nothing. Don't do anything right now.
As soon as you leave, we're changing the code. We won't tolerate interference. You're not supposed to be in here?
That's it. Loading ammo!
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward
Nice
station.
work.
Mining zone have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
There it is. Last known location of this Johann guy. Hopefully Remy's inside. And alive.
Warden said Johann ran an acid crew. Don't expect a warm welcome.
No gun, no credits. I'm not looking for trouble. Wait. You don't look like one of them. You're not here to kill me, are you?
I don't want trouble either. I'm from the Nexus.
I figured, but you can never be too... Outcast, collective. They'll all shoot you for the lint in your pocket.
Just how dangerous?
Very, unless it's purified. The still tastes like a Krogan's under...
Happen.
That's Kadara for you. What doesn't kill...
Stay... Don't think they're gonna invite us in for coffee? Let's find Remy.
Detecting traces of human flesh and blood.
Sam, are you saying they were eating people?
Yes, Pathfinder.
Hopefully they kill them first.
Come on, Drac.
What?
Are you all right?
They were going to eat me.
I know.
They brought a group of us here from the slums, said we'd be safe. I'm the only one left.
You survived. That's what matters.
I'm not even supposed to be out here. I paid my protection fee.
I know. The outcast who wrongly kicked you out of Kadara Port. He sent me.
Are they going to let me back in?
At the very least. Grayson, I found
Thank God. I'll send a shuttle.
Thank you so...
Some of the victim's organs are missing.
Oh.
Sorry, if you're looking for a dance, I'm off the clock.
What's it like?
Better than back home. Had to get a... But now I'm here and... She's like...
Right.
I can't hear shit.
What's in it?
It's safe.
Then why aren't you selling it? Nothing's free in Kadara Port.
I know it hurts, but
My skin burns!
it will pass.
Oh!
I'm so sorry.
Good news, Doctor. Got your formula.
You have no idea what this means to me.
One of your old co-workers, Doc...
That's a lie.
Figured as much.
Thank you.
Seela, I've got a message from Jim, your boyfriend.
Goddess, don't tell me he really thinks I'm his girlfriend.
Hopeful thinking on his...
More than hopeful. Go on then.
He said he'll have enough credits to pay Sloane's protection fees soon. And, to wait for him.
You tell Jim thanks, but I'm happy at Taurus. I don't need rescuing, especially from a pup like him.
No, I told you. You got more to say?
All right.
Ryder. Perfect timing. You saved me the trouble of looking for you.
Something wrong? Have there been...
Nothing so morbid. A business rival, Zia Cordier, lifted cargo I would...
You want my help getting it?
We worked so well together on the Rokar job, I thought you'd be willing.
How'd this rival of yours...
Her usual tactics. Got my...
Sounds like you know from...
Please, I keep to a 3-drink maximum when I'm on it.
What did she steal?
No idea. Client paid extra for privacy. Considering my fees, it must be valuable.
You didn't check?
Honor's got a price. And the client paid it.
We cut the profits. Deal.
When she stops in Kada, we'll stop.
Found your surveyor. He broke his neck getting barite samples.
Good surveyors are hard to find. Hope you retrieve the samples.
Here you go.
Wonderful. Here are your credits.
Fuck off. This one's ours.
Looting is wrong.
Let's not antagonize. Pathfinder, this was the man the Initiative labeled a traitor. His friend seeks proof that he was taken against his will.
Relay the record to Director Tan. The least we can do is clear his name. Okay, that's done. Still need to track down Reyes' cargo, though. You look like you're waiting for someone.
That's my line.
You want a drink or a room?
Information, actually.
That'll cost you more than a round of drinks.
My friend's good for it.
You still owe me for the last time.
Fine, fine. It was just a joke. I've got a bottle of Elasa I'm willing to part with.
What do you want to know?
Zia Cordier. She been around recently?
You mean your ex? Yeah, she was here.
Was she by herself, or...?
No, she was with a Solarian. Shifty guy I'd never seen before. Maybe it was the charlatan.
Anything's possible. You overhear their conversation?
They were planning to meet someone at Spirit...
Thanks, Umi.
Whatever. You didn't hear it from me.
If you check the meeting spot, I'll follow the collective lead. Doubt Zia was meeting the charlatan, but you never know.
Why am I always stuck with the hard work?
Because I'm the delicate one. Call me when you get to the meeting spot.
What's on your mind?
Relax, Costa.
Did you find Sela? Was she worried?
No, because she's not your girlfriend.
Shit. I hope she changed her mind.
Focus on yourself, Jim. Sela's happy where she is.
Turn my back for once.
Looks like we missed the meeting.
Let's look around. Maybe Zia left something behind.
Hey, Ryder. Something's hidden here.
Gotta be a way to get inside. Sam?
The lock is controlled remotely, perhaps by something nearby.
Think I found something. Looks like a wire. Maybe this will get us inside. Here goes nothing.
Did it do anything?
Watch out!
Reyes, I found a data pad with what looks like a nav point.
Must be where Zia's hiding the cargo. Probably left that behind for the buyer.
Why not just tell the buyer directly?
Frequencies... Dead drops are...
Did you find...
The Solarian is a fence. My guess is Zia met him. Let's follow up on those...
Party started without us.
Help me get this open.
It's... empty. What if this was all just some elaborate trick to get you?
You mean... there was never any cargo?
Bravo. I knew you'd figure it out eventually.
Zia.
You could never resist a big payout.
What can I say? I'm a greedy man.
That's why you don't have any friends. You're selfish.
She has you there.
Ouch.
You must be losing your touch, Reyes. I remember you being such a smooth talker. Right up until you dumped me.
Don't tell me that's what this is all about.
Of course not. You've been taking all the good jobs in Kadara. It's gotten more than my attention.
So what? The local smuggling union got together and decided to take me down?
Something like that.
Shit.
Move in.
I knew I wasn't popular, but I never thought... Kind of flattering, actually.
You'd be smart.
This... all that effort and no credits to show for it.
Story of my life.
Zia, was it? Go on. I'll take...
Gil's been asking if you can come by.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Now orbiting Kadara. Pathfinder, you've got missed calls on the Tempest. Check back when you've got a minute.
Gil's been asking if you can come by.
have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder. Hello, Scott. Pathfinder, may we discuss your romantic attachment?
All right, but
My experience of such attachments was...
Mom and Dad.
I have never known the beginning of an attachment. Perspective on your partner would place it in context.
Out here, with all this pressure, I need a shoulder to lean on.
All life strives for connection. Now I understand.
How?
Why don't Thresher Moors eat? Because they taste funny.
Thank...
Do all humans whimper in their sleep? Or just...
Ryder. You know where to find me.
Prepping VidCon communications.
Ryder, how's my favorite Pathfinder?
Suvi said you called about something important.
Thought you could use a night off. Sloane's holding a get-together for the locals. I managed to snag an invite. Care to be my +1?
Sloane doesn't seem like the party type.
She sees these events as a necessary evil to keep the people happy.
I'm too busy, Reyes. You'll have to make do without me.
Your call. Don't work too hard, Ryder.
Now orbiting Kadara.
Where is everybody?
I told them to get out of my sight.
What happened?
The charlatan used my own people to beat up Kytus. He's alive, barely.
The charlatan's using Kytus to put you on edge.
I know that. I didn't call you here for...
Why did you call? Not that I'm complaining. Could be a trap.
You think? And you've proven reasonable before.
The charlatans had plenty of time to act. Why make a move now?
I ignored the collective for too long. Thought they were just... Now they're bold and dangerous. What happened to Kytus is on me. I've got to end this before it gets worse. You with me?
I'll watch your back.
Kadara's fate will be decided at this meeting. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but... Hey, shit.
On duty, yeah, sounds like a forfeit to me.
Just get back to your drinking, big guy. We'll see who forfeits later.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
No way this doesn't get ugly.
Took your sweet time. Come on, let's get this over with.
I'm with you.
You look like you're waiting for someone. Reyes?
I'm here for the charlatan, not some third-rate smuggler.
They're one and the same.
Surprise.
The Angaran spy. Your interest in the Rokar murders. Everything you've done has been to undermine Sloane's power.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
You said you wanted to settle things. How?
A duel. You and me, right now. Winner takes Kadara Port.
You want to avoid war by shooting each other?
2 people shooting each other is better than a lot of people shooting each other.
I'll take those terms.
Sniper, his sights are set on Sloane.
Sniper! Damn it! Cover me!
Shoot him! What the hell was that?
Damn it!
He's got nowhere to hide. My people will find him, then his head goes on a spike.
Do as you want. I'm done with him.
I'll never trust Tan or the Initiative. But you're out of the doghouse.
Move along.
Vidal? Really? That guy's the charlatan? Thought it would be someone more, I don't know, mysterious.
You kidding? He's got that whole tall, dark hair.
Pathfinder, welcome back.
Pathfinder. Come to collect on the debt I owe you?
I've proven myself an ally. It's time you start treating me like one.
You're a real pain in the arse, you know that?
I've heard that before.
But you did save my life. I know the Nexus needs outposts. Kadara's in better shape than most planets.
Tan might not admit it, but settling an outpost here is a good move. The first step...
That isn't what this is. The Nexus exiled us to die. I've neither forgiven nor forgotten that.
Both parties have a right to...
Your diplomatic bullshit. I get a cut of whatever your settlers produce. Think of it as a protection fee. Plenty of collectives still running around. Wouldn't want them to get eyed.
That almost...
Do we have a deal?
Only because I need the outpost.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Pathfinder, Kadara is now a viable option for an outpost.
The Badlands still aren't exactly safe, but with Sloane's protection, we should be okay.
This area is viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder. Confirmed. Calling outpost.
Amazing. This may piss off as many people as you manage to feed.
Director Addison, no personal appearance? Placing an outpost...
Thank you, but no. Honestly, an outpost on Kadara, where the worst of our exiles stake their claim, you better be sure about this.
We can't turn our backs. The initiative failed them.
You weren't there, but you're here. It's a win. And watch for Dr. Kennedy's trackers in the Gavorkum system. If this attract... And there's another matter.
Is this really the time?
Pathfinder was always a symbol. Like outpost flags hanging in the commons. Address them, Pathfinder. What did this mean?
We trained for years. But when we reached Andromeda, everything changed. The dream almost died on worlds like this. But we can rebuild it. Bring stability. If there was ever a world that needed our best, at their best.
For posterity, Pathfinder. Addison out.
I've located a suitable site for an HNS receiver, Pathfinder. Nav point is set.
Look at this place.
Well, if it isn't the Pathfinder, welcome to Outpost Detaeon. Christmas State of Mining Company 7, at your service.
How are things going?
Well, no one's been shot in the back, which is more than I expected.
You don't think Sloane will hold up her end of the deal?
She wasn't exactly reliable as head of Nexus Security, was she? But I can't complain. Her people has kept the outpost safe, and trade is booming.
The outcasts are playing, but we should be ready if...
Consider my shotgun loaded.
Anything else to report?
Well, there's this cult.
A cult? Seriously?
They're harmless, but the thing they... Some kind of massive machine. They call it Old Skinner. Could be nothing, but their leader, Bishop, went to pay tribute and hasn't come back.
I'll check it out.
Appreciate it.
You look like you've...
That's...
That wasn't...
Hey. I'm the old... I didn't come to Andromeda to die. The opposite, actually.
was wondering when you'd show up.
Do you know everyone?
Drew worked the stock. Guess this explains why you never sent me those regulators.
Got busy with the move, but I set them knew the Pathfinder would show up eventually.
Do you have everything you need?
We've got the necessity. Outcasts. As if the charlatan would be... I was lucky I didn't lose. But that's never... Let me guess. I should see the other guy?
Dr. Nakamoto, what are you doing here?
When I heard the outpost needed a physician, I offered. Least I could do after you retrieved me. And the setup's a sight better than a shipping container.
Good to have you here, Doctor.
I won't let you down, Pathfinder.
What about your old clinic?
I moved my patients here. And spread the word that my door is still open. A small gesture, but it's done wonders for the initiative. And, of course...
Keep up the good...
Thank you.
Pathfinder.
Good thing we have a doctor. Wait. Don't come any closer.
Okay.
False alarm. Thought there might be some acid splash.
You're sure it's safe?
Absolutely. Nessie Carter. You must be the Pathfinder.
What are you working on?
A hyperpotent... Absolutely. When we have gardens, which we will, because...
Were you also a part...
Yes. Well, no, I wasn't a minor, but I work... They're my family.
You came to here...
I know it's... But I just couldn't let them go on such an adventure without...
See you around.
Yep.
Hello, Ryder.
So this is Helios.
Ryder.
You know I can't step away from this composition analysis.
Let me rephrase that. You're coming for a drink with us, lady. Riff, Pathfinder's making the rounds. If you can step away...
They're drill core sample. Not a rock. Name's Riff.
Mining engineer for Outpost Teon.
Christmas giving you...
Always. But that's just his way. I don't mind.
What exact...
Oh, we're involved in Christmas is... and when to stop.
What do you think of Kadar?
Mineral-wise, Carter is...
What about people?
Sloan was scary on the... I'll stick to my rocks.
Good chatting with you, Riff.